What's up, guys? It's the real Mr. Squid here. Welcome back to another episode of Tekkit Classic Reloaded. Hope you guys are having a good one. I'm having a good day. So, as you can see, our quarry has finished. So I'm going to go down there real quick. I lit it up. And I'm going to go down there again, pick out some diamonds. Let's take a little glide. And then we're going to get on to today's main event. What we're doing today. I think that this looks a lot better than the water that's in the other one. Like, if you look on the map, this kind of looks like a QR code almost. Like a really advanced QR code. As you can see, I've gotten my levels up quite a bit in between episodes. Been doing a lot of AFK getting bottles of enchanting. That's been cool. I wish that you could keep these frame blocks, you know? Because I think they look so cool. I think, if you guys know a way to build with these, like, I looked up frame, you know? And there's these, but these aren't from Buildcraft. So yeah, and yeah, you can't build this. So I don't know. And it's gone. Very cool. So we can probably pick this up, actually. And we could even pick this up. Because we shouldn't need to be coming back here. Goodbye, quarry. And we're going home. It's always nice flying into the base. Ah. I almost forgot. So I turned my particles off because I was doing a lot of XP bottle throwing. And that was causing a lot of frame rate things. Okay, so what are we getting into today? First off the bat, I think that we should grab our depleted uranium and get that start processing that. Let's grab our uranium, grab some new fuel rods, and grab our old ones. They do stack. Put these new ones in, get them making some plutonium. Now this is a good way to make plutonium, but even this is slow. You know? 135 EU a tick. That makes me feel like I put in one too many. Because I remember the other one making 130. Let's see, every other. Weird. Well, it looks fine to me. I'm not going to sweat it too much. Okay. So let's get this stuff processing. So I'm pretty sure we just put these in here. This should start heating up. Yep. I kind of have this as a big battery bank now, because what we're doing today is going to need some power. These were the MFSUs I used to power the quarry when it was running. So, we are going to be working with the scanner, the matter fabricator, the recycler, all that stuff. Today we're making UU matter. If you don't know what UU matter is, it is a liquid, kind of like a magic fluid almost, that can create almost anything, but it takes a lot of power to create said fluid. Now, UU matter used to be this stuff. It's actually still in the game. It's this little pink blob is what it used to be. And you can still make that, but that doesn't really help you with much. So what you want to make with the newer versions is this liquid. And the way you make that is with a matter fabricator. So you just pump a bunch of power into it. Like as much as you can almost. And it'll make it. Now it'll make it at a good rate, but if you put scrap in it, it'll make it faster. Now how do you get scrap? You have to take any object you want, which is what we're going to be using is our 500,000 cobblestone, and we are going to pump it into the recycler, and everything that it recycles has a chance of giving scrap. And that should speed up how much UU matter we get. And then we're going to use the UU matter to make plutonium. Because this is fast, or not fast, this is kind of slow. So we're going to speed it up. So let's get to crafting. First thing on the list, I'd say, is the matter fabricator. That's pretty important. Probably put these fuel rods away. Next is the replicator. Now these things aren't necessarily, like, these are pretty end game industrial craft. You know, pretty end game IT2 items. So you don't want to start trying to make these right off the bat because they require, you know, the alloys, reinforced stone, diamonds, advanced circuits, advanced machine casings, all that jazz. What are we missing here? An MFE? We probably have one. It's just not. Yeah, the applied energistics system has trouble matching the NBT tags or something with IC2 items for some reason. No idea why. Matter fabricator, replicator, scanner. I'll show you how all this stuff works once we get it nice and set up. And the recycler. Let's get some transformer upgrades because we know that these machines can't handle it. Not all of them can, at least. And some fiberglass cables. Okay. Now, I'm a little worried that our current power setup, even with the reactor down there, will not be enough, is my worry. But we will get to that bridge when we cross it. If that's an issue, I have set up some things to make some solar panels, and we'll see if we have to make that. So, the way that we're going to set this up is probably going to be let's see. So, matter fabricator here. Very simple user interface. It's got a progress bar, it's got a scrap bar or scrap box, and then it's got a liquid tank. Okay, then we want that liquid going directly into said replicator. We want that replicator to have its own I forgot one block, guys. I'm so sorry. You need a storage scanner, or yeah, a storage scanner. I forgot. So, because like this is the scanner, and then you need the storage pattern store. Oh wow, big craft. I forgot big craft. Let's see. Good thing we have extras of everything. Okay, we don't have anything for that. Let's see. I know we're gonna need a lot of these. So silicon dioxide, that seems a little pulverized obsidian, that seems easier. Let's take a look at this. Oh, we just gotta put clay dust in here. Easy. Clay dust, and then let's get that obsidian going too. This is a good time to check on our. Yeah, see, we only got. Oh wow, what? Why is this out of power? This isn't even, it's gaining power. Is it like it's just the overclocker too much? I'm a little confused here. Okay, so we got power coming in from the top, transferring down into this, transferring down into that, transferring down into this one. This machine should be powered. It was powered enough to do one. I don't quite understand what the issue is here. 48,000 EU. Let's take this out. And now it's not getting power. I feel like I'm looking at a very simple mistake, and I just don't see it. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to tinker around with this for a second and try to find out why this has no power. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, don't quite know what the issue was. I just broke all these MFSUs and placed them back in the exact same way they were. Not even a little change, no rotation, nothing. And then all the machines started getting power and working again. I don't know if we're on a chunk boundary. Oh, it does appear that we're on a... No, it doesn't. Does not appear that we're on a chunk boundary. I thought it did. No, yeah, I don't know what the heck happened there. Very weird. So we got our obsidian dust now. You get that by you can make a rock crusher or just put crushed obsidian in the macerator. To get crushed obsidian, you put normal obsidian in the macerator. So basically, you just macerate obsidian twice. Now we're gonna get our clay dust. Let that go. And real quick, just because we are on a time constriction, we are going to put our clay dust in here, get our silicon dioxide, let that go. So yeah, we got one tiny pile of plutonium from one depleted fuel rod. We need 9 of those to make 1 plutonium, 3 plutonium to make 1 nuclear MOX fuel, or MOX nuclear fuel, however you would like to say it. So, not so easy. Definitely not so easy. Gonna take a minute, for sure. We should be able to let that run now. Let's go craft up this, what's it called? The storage. What? I don't understand anything that's going on. Why are we running out of power? Oh, I know why. So the line that powers our applied energetic system is actually this side. So it's this line right here because this goes underground and does it. So what we should do is put in our transformer upgrades. See, the Replicator is tier 4, so it doesn't need one. The Matter Fabricator is tier 3, so it does need at least one. Okay. We should get a lever if we can, because this thing is going to just destroy our power. Does that work? That does. Good. As you see, when we gave it power, it was already starting. So that's good. Okay, now let's finally, now that we have power, this should start turning purple. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but the energy cells change color as they power up. I just try to pay attention to that a little bit. As it's filling up, you'll notice. Okay. I can only make 1. Are you serious? Clay? Clay dust. Goodness. I did not think we were going to need so much. Okay, I was worried that this was running out of power again. Well, I mean, that machine does eat power, so... I don't know why I did that. So I know that, kind of the cat's out of the bag in this way that... So I have the transmutation table, so I can try to make... I can basically just grab endgame stuff if I want. But I don't want to do that. I feel like it will not only ruin the playthrough for me, but it'll probably cut it quite short. And I don't want to do that because I'm having fun making this series and stuff. So, yeah, I'll try to make anything like with the resources I have before grabbing it out of here. Unless it's something very simple, like, I don't know, glowstone. Like something I already have. That's why I'm grabbing this clay dust, like so. I almost took off my hazmat suit. I was going to say, I don't think we're going to be messing with anything more radioactive, but that would not be the truth. Okay, I'll let this get up to heat and do 1 more fuel rod, and then I will, then I'll cut in real quick. So let's take a look at the backup power plan that we might need to use real quick. So it's the solar panels, the HVs. I made 3 stacks of generators, and I have, like, you know, 3 stacks of every other resource to make 3 stacks of normal solar panels, which I'm not quite sure how many high voltages that will make. It should make enough for what we're doing, I would think. Oh, I forgot that once this gets up to the heat, it just goes. Okay, that's good. So yeah, maybe we'll make those solar panels just in case. Whip them up real quick. At least some of them. Maybe one. Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Use those to upgrade to the next tier. All you need is LV transformers. Those have an EMC apparently. I forgot I can just put in here and then get more. Man, EMC is nuts. 3 stacks only made 24. Now that makes sense. That does make sense. So we're gonna need a MV transformer. That's pretty easy. Okay, looks like we can only make 3 medium voltage. So, sheesh, that thing takes a lot of resources. I had no clue. I had some clue, but not that definitely not that much of a clue. No, it cooled down. Okay, I don't have time for you. You gotta go now. I'll be right back when this is done processing, guys. Okay, guys, so I crafted up as many of these crystal memories as I could. Got the stuff all processed, and now it's just back to the uranium. So you just take these and then you cook them, and they don't stack, which is the worst thing ever. But they do go inside of the. That's why they have their own block, which is what we're going to be making. Let's set down the scanner, because the scanner goes right next to the replicator. It's tier 4, so it should be fine. Also, if any of these things blow up, like especially the matter fabricator, it would blow up like half of this bunker. Like, so you got to be really careful with this block. Anything that's like tier 4 energy, and like, you know, if you give it too much or something, you better look out, because you will be having a not so good day. Yeah. So these medium voltage solars, they make 64 each. So I don't know if we're gonna need it, but we will see. So you have your scanner, and what that does is put the pattern storage on top. I swear that these stacked. I guess not. Okay. And I'm gonna put the recycler here for now. So I'm gonna walk you through this system. The first thing that you do is you choose something that you want to scan. For us, that is plutonium. Also, this is how much plutonium we have so far. 17 tiny piles. You can press 9 of them into a big one, which is what we want. We want the big ones. Okay. And that's what we want our UU matter to go towards. So we take the object we want, we put it in the scanner. It starts scanning. It will then connect to the pattern storage above. So when this is done, I'm going to get an option to hit save, and that will save it to the pattern storage above. It doesn't have to be above. I just put it above. And it'll save it to this crystal memory disk. And this crystal memory disk there's a chance I have this backwards, because I know that the replicator reads from the pattern storage. I think I got these swapped. I'm going to let this save first, though, and then we'll see. But yeah. We're also going to work on a way to get this thing powered. So this is a tier 1, so we'll bring up to tier 4. 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. I know math. Okay. All good there. Okay. 45% done. Let's put this stuff away. The other tiny pile of plutonium away. They should be done. Grab those back, actually. Tiny pile. There we go. 2 plutonium. So every time the reactor's done, we get 3 plutonium. Yes. Also, we get so much of our uranium back, so that's, you know, pretty cool. Hurry up, you. Now, I know these are advanced, but I don't think they make anything at night. No, they don't. That's good because we can always sleep. I'm just a little afraid that with our current setup, it will be too much power at once. It's my only fear. Up here. Slap down 3 of these. There we go. Okay. Nothing has exploded, so I'm going to take that as a sign that we are fine. We are kind of gaining power. No, we're definitely losing power. Yeah, no, these machine. Okay, so here we are. It's done scanning, and we can save it. So to make one plutonium, we're gonna need 307.4 millibuckets of UU matter, and 0 EU. That sounds wrong, but the EU part at least. Save. So now it's saved up here. Yes. Okay. So what we're gonna want to do is swap these two, because we want the pattern storage touching the replicator. My bad. And now we can go do this. So see how this pattern's in here? Now that it's in there, we can swap between patterns if we had multiple, but we only have one. And let's put where'd that machine go? Scanner up here. Okay, we're all good there. So, now we got to get some automation going for this. And the way that we're going to do that is with our ejector upgrades. So we're going to need one fluid ejector upgrade to eject the fluid from the matter fabricator to the replicator. Let's just set this to the first valid side. And turn it on. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I might have to turn up the sound, but it does make a pretty cool noise. Let's see. Very, kind of like retro robot noise sounding, at least in my book. Okay, so as you just saw, it got to 100%, and it made 1 millibucket of UU matter. So we need 306.4 more buckets before we get a piece of plutonium. I know. Terribly slow. But I think in the end, once we get the recycler full up and going, it will be faster. I'll probably put this at 50. Yeah. Okay, so now that's automated. We don't have to do anything with this. The next thing will be the recycler. And that is going to require some AE2 implementation. So what we're going to do for now, because we're eventually just going to pipe it up automatically, is we are going to make a cobblestone ender chest. Let's make some ender chests. Okay, 2 ender chests, 2 diamonds to make them private. And some gray dye for cobblestone. Gray. Or gray. Dye. Gray dye. Okay. Let's get these set up. Bam and bam. So what we're going to have is we are going to have over here, you're going to have a... So you see how this is an import bus? We're going to have an export bus exporting cobblestone. Now, we haven't made an export bus yet, so let's make one. Pretty easy. Formation core, piston. And we just put this anywhere we want. I will put it here. Got to connect it with some Fluix cable. So since we haven't chosen anything, it's not going to export anything. So we grab a piece of cobblestone. Oh, little lag spike. And now it's filling it up with cobblestone. But that recycle over there will eat it at a significantly faster speed than it is currently going in. So we need some acceleration cards. These are how we speed up the input and output of things in the applied energistic systems. So put 4 of those in. It should start going stacks and stacks at a time. Great. Now we just need a, what's it called? Upgrade. The one that pulls in the items. Automatically. Ejector. Not the ejector upgrade, the pulling upgrade. But the other one. So this is what you'll need for now. I'll probably upgrade and add more. So we're just going to slap this ender chest on top of the recycler. Put a automatically input from the first valid side, and it will start grabbing the cobblestone. And we also do need the ejector to eject it to the first valid side as well, which is straight down. See, we have a scrap, and it's going to go in there. You'll see our next piece of scrap. It'll say amplifier right here. Just got to wait for a piece of scrap to turn into a piece of scrap, I guess. Yep, there it goes. So what you want for your optimal setup is to have these running, or this to be constantly full of scrap. So to get that achieved, let's get some overclockers, hopefully. Let's say, what you say about 8 overclockers. Whoa. I'm sorry, 7. 6. 5? I think the reason that this is struggling with power is because that this cable it has to divvy up too much power. I think that's what's going on. But for now, goodness, can't really take any. Oh, it's even struggling with what it's got. Goodness, even with those solar panels, we might be in for a tough time. So this is the setup, guys. This is how it works. It's going to very slowly. We're up to 13 UU matter. I'm going to let this run for a long time. I'll try to keep it up on power best I can. Might have to shut it off, let these batteries fill up, and then let it go again until we have a better reactor. But yeah, this is a very bare bones, I feel like, run-of-the-mill, kind of your everyday UU matter setup. You can also, this is also the way that most people end up getting their iridium. And iridium is kind of like the highest tier item in IC2. You know, it's the iridium tank that holds the most. The iridium ore is used to make the iridium reinforced plating, which is how you make the quantum armor. That's the best armor. Yeah. Very cool. I'm going to try to work on this off camera. Maybe connect some more cables up to it, something like that. But this is running just fine for now. So, I think we're hitting the wrapping up point right about now. I do want to see if I can make something before we go. Something to maybe make life a little easier. Just want to check on it. So this is a mining drill, is what I'm making. Might as well upgrade it to diamond immediately. So this is like a multi-tool, kind of. It's like good for... Oh, it's got noise. Let's charge it up real quick. I just want to see how fast it is. And also I want to see if I can put enchants on it. I don't think I can, but if I could, that'd be great. So this one holds 30,000. The iridium one holds 300,000. Let's see. They're almost the same. They're almost the same, it feels like. Let's see. Well, not for the shovel. The shovel's definitely faster. But I think we can enchant it. So I'll mess around with that in between episodes. And yeah, that's the wrapping up point for today, guys. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please slap that like button. It really helps me out. Also, you guys can check out my Twitter for like updates and stuff. It's in the down in the description. I just give you know, whenever I put out a video, I post on there, and if there's something going on, you know, like an update, like maybe a reason for there not being a video, I put it on there. Yeah, you guys don't have to. We could check it out anyway. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.